Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Frank with Frankly Horse Racing, and it is a Memorial Day weekend. Being a vet myself, and pretty much everybody in my family, well, not everybody, but my brothers, my dad, and then of course relatives have been in the military and served. I just want to say that everybody, please remember those that gave their lives so we have this great country. Not perfect, but a great country. And that is what this weekend is about. So we're going to do a race for the Memorial Day card at Churchill Downs. And we're going to the Winning Color Stakes, which is 6 furlongs. It's a grade 3. And I believe, it's race 8 on the card. So in this one here, I might not have any surprises for anybody, but I try to put out there the horses that I really believe have a great advantage. I don't look too much at odds. That's up to you to decide whether it fits for your budget, if you want to take that shot or not. I know a lot of other folks that do this online try to, find value and all this other stuff. To me, the value is in the horse that I think is going to win, and then I've got to see if I can't work something around that. And if I can, great. If not, then I move on to the next next race. So we're looking at the Winning Colors Stakes again Monday at 6 furlong, Churchill Downs, race 8. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick at the form and what we're seeing here. If we're looking at pace setup, we do this many times on my channel. We've got 3 actually that with pretty decent front end. I don't have any blazing closers. However, as everybody knows, if you get a huge battle up front, it does set up even lesser closers, but that's what we're looking at. No pure standouts from that angle, but I think there's a standout when we're looking at the actual race and numbers when it comes to class and the speed numbers that this horse has run. So the one horse is Bright Work, and she's popped a decent number back here at Saratoga last year. If she ran anything close to that, she would have a decent chance in this race. She's been off since last year, so we'll just have to see how she comes back, but she's definitely not on my top end of the list. Into Champagne is number 2. Julian Leperoux, I think, had one for me a week or so ago that I put out for the race of the day, which please keep an eye on those because we've actually done pretty good at picking winners on those. Yesterday, I think No Balls set a track record at Churchill Downs, which was one of our picks. Into Champagne, again, another one. Never run anywhere near what she's going to need to run to win this race, so I'm going to go ahead and pass on this horse myself. There's nothing there sticking out saying I should even look at playing her. Number 3 is Benedetta. She's going to be actually probably my long shot special in this race. She's got a few consistent numbers in there. She hit the slop last time against Copian, who I love that day, and did not run very well. Ran up the track quite a bit. But if you put a line through that race and you look at her back races, she's actually pretty consistent number-wise over a few of these in the range that you would need to be to compete or at least hit the board. So Benedetta, number 3. We're going to move on to number 4. Number 4 is Easy Road, another long shot. Ben Curtis riding. Not a bad horse, and it really, if you look at it, she loves to run. She loves to win. That might be another one you got to put in here somewhere because she knows how to find the wire, or at least is fighting towards the wire towards the end. But for me on the win end, she's not a player on the win end. Let's move on to number 5. Number 5, we've got Harbor Springs. Harbor Springs, ridden by Irad last time, gets Morales on this one. And you know what? I kind of like him as a young jockey. He doesn't have a bad jockey-trainer combination percentage with Foley. And as a 4-year-old, you would expect her to continue to improve. She's really got to improve quite a bit to get to where she can win this race, in my opinion. Let's move on to number 6, Miss Arlington, another one starting out as a big long shot. She's actually got a few sneaky numbers hidden in there. I don't like her at all for the winner place. Excuse me. But I do believe that she'll probably improve. She's a 5-year-old. I don't know how much she can improve. To me, she's not a player at all in this race, so I'm not going to touch her. Number 7 is the standout Hill Road. It is a Baffert horse, and I know a lot of people look and hope that he loses. But when it comes to horse racing, I try not to have those thoughts in my head. I just try to look at what I'm seeing in front of me. And Hope Road was one that I did use last time, but I loved Copian in that Derby City Distaff, and Copian really ran a bang-up race, but Hope Road ran pretty good. And I really kind of liked her for more of a third, but she ran darn good and hung in there very nice. I would say if she repeats that or even close to that race, they're going to have a very, very, very tough time beating Hope Road, getting Florent Garou, who knows Churchill Downs. So I actually think it's a step up from Juan Hernandez, who's a good horse out there on the rider on the West Coast. Let's go to number 8, Minx Palace. Minx Palace, another one that's kind of towards the lower end. Runs decent numbers, but not good enough to beat a horse like a Hope Road to me. So, except for Jose Ortiz being on her back, I don't like anything about this horse for the win end. Number 9, Two Sharps, is going to be, it looks like the second favorite, at least coming out on the odds board. She did have one huge race at Churchill Downs last year in the Chaluki. She is stepping up. That was her 3-year-old campaign. Coming into the 4-year-old campaign, you didn't expect an improvement. She's got 2 races at Saratoga that also can compete with the 7. So I think Hope Road, just like the odds maker made it, is definitely your second picker. And I'm going to give the 7 the edge in recency. In just running there at Churchill Downs. She's also a 4-year-old. She's got a little more base to her, but I wouldn't be surprised if the 9 wins it. However, my top pick here is going to be Hope Road, and I would not be shocked to see the 9 coming down and battling with her for the win. So if we look at this race, I think anything you do horizontally or vertically, it's got to go through these 2 horses, and definitely through the 7 horse. I'm pretty sure she's going to run. The 9, I'm hoping, runs back to even close to those numbers. Even if that 9 runs back to about 75%, she beats almost everybody in this field. So my selections for Monday, the 8th race at Churchill Downs in the Winning Colors Stakes at 6 furlongs is going to be number 7, Hope Road. Under there's Two Sharps, who I give a pretty close second to. And I'm going to throw my long shot Vendetta in there and maybe try to see if we can't make some money out of this, whether it's horizontally, vertically, whichever. This is Frank with Frankly Horse Racing. Again, please remember those who served, those who died for our country, and never take that for granted. If you like what we're doing here, please like and subscribe. We've got people watching our videos but not subscribing. So if you could do that, that would be awesome. I'd appreciate it. Let me know any comments you have this coming up week. I've got a family member who passed, so I'll do what I can while I'm out on the road. Otherwise, we'll bring more to you as soon as we can. Thank you so much. Have a great one. Enjoy your Memorial Day, and we'll see you soon.